Okay, there we go. We're back.
Yay.
This is how long of a break did we take? What was our last? It
2
was more. It
months?
was Den of Vipers in
1 month? 2 months? I don't know.
November, I think.
Something in
So it's
that.
been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Welcome. So I'm gonna explain this. I know that Kat said that I don't have to explain, but I'm going to because I'm overly anxious. But I know that we did say that we were going to read, was it Captive in the Dark, something by Pepper
No, Tears
Winters?
of Tess.
Tears of Tess, something like that. And I personally found it too triggering to read. So that's the short and sweet of it. That's all I'm gonna say. And so we switched to just reading something a bit, can I say fun?
Yeah,
Can this be? Was this a fun read?
it was fun. It was a good time. Like, nothing to take seriously.
It wasn't nearly. It was not a traumatic reading experience like the first few chapters of Tears of Tess. So in that sense,
I don't even know. I think I read like 3 chapters of Tears of Tess, and I was already ready for it to be over. So we
it was
dodged a bullet.
not. Yeah, it wasn't even like a train wreck that you want to keep watching. It was like, I don't want to look at this. I want to look
No, it
anywhere
was
else.
too real. Like it was too much.
It was just too much. Anyway, we're done talking about it. We're not going to read it. And I think we're just going to leave captive romances alone. I think maybe that's something we're
Personally,
not
I
gonna
have like that's like one of the subgenres of dark romance that I have like zero interest in. So I feel like we should bypass.
We dipped a toe in, the water was frigid, and we're leaving.
We're
So
done. Yeah.
we're done. Yes. Hold on.
Oh no.
Can we give a moment for the bangs?
Let's
give it
not.
up for the bangs. The Fringe. I love it. It was like the first thing I commented on.
All I'll say is that they were a choice I made after rereading A Little Life. So like that's the explanation I have.
Oh man. Oh man.
I can't. It had to happen. Whatever. Something had to
That
happen.
vlog was an experience. I think I need to go rewatch it again.
It was a transformational. It was a journey for us all.
Yeah.
And I'd do it again.
Oh man. Can you guys imagine? I mean, I feel like you need to turn it into like a reoccurring thing.
Maybe
I think now you've
once every
established a
couple of
precedent here.
years, we read A Little Life again.
Yeah.
I could do it. I could bring it back.
Okay, so today we're talking about Priest by Sierra Simone. This was Kat. You brought this book up like a while ago. I think I think it was you who brought it up. You texted me and you're like, I want to read this.
I have a whole like backlog of just terrifying romances in my head that I need to read. So this probably was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. We will just like out of the blue, we'll just text each other like a link to like a fucked up Goodreads book, and we're like, we have to read this.
Put this on the list.
Yeah. So we have like a definite backlog, but yeah. So this one, I don't think you could categorize Priest as like a dark romance.
Only in the sense that it's, I guess, like technically taboo being a romance with a priest, but in like tone, it wasn't like that much. I don't think.
I mean, the priest was very respectful. Well, I mean,
he was a gentleman.
A gentleman
Sometimes.
in certain scenarios and not a gentleman in others.
But it was like it was wanted that he not be a gentleman.
Yes.
So like in that sense, he was always like on top of his game.
He was disrespectful when it was necessary.
Yeah, that's a good way to say
it. Yes. Okay, let's see. Should we give like a synopsis? I suppose we should do that. What are their names again?
Well, I don't fucking know. Synopsis.
Kat and I keep forgetting their names.
Rich bitch falls in love with small town priest. Sex happens. Book ends. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. So we have Poppy. Oh, who froze? Oh, I thought you froze or I froze. Anyway, you have Poppy, and she I forgot, how did they even fucking meet? I forgot everything about this.
No, okay, literally, it's the first fucking chapter, and he's like, "I'm a priest, and I'm doing my priestly duties."
Oh yeah.
By receiving
That's how they. Yeah.
What is it called? When you go in the little like phone.
The confessional.
There it is.
And they're like separated by that little thingy.
Yeah. And then she comes
Yeah.
in and he's like immediately attracted to her before even seeing her. And he's like, she
Yeah.
sounds sexy. And then that's the
Yeah.
whole thing. Someone said, wait, Fleabag. Basically, what it
I
is.
just saw that. Hold on.
Pretty
Let's
much.
talk about
I
it.
will
Let's
say,
talk about it.
Lily, the Fleabag is the reason why I came across this book, and then also why I wanted to read it, because I was like, oh, it's just going to be like 400 pages of the Neil scene.
Yeah.
It is, but it's not.
Yeah. It's I mean, I don't think that anything no, I know that nothing in this book compared to that moment in the show
No.
when I know the line exactly because I think about it all the time. It lives in my brain. Don't call me father like it doesn't turn you on just to say it. I think about that all the time. I think about I go like I feel a little bit feral. Even like yeah. We never reached that level of just like
No. Like,
iconicity.
did we expect to? Did we think that this book
I
would
was
have
hoping. I'm an
the
eternal
range?
optimist, so I was hoping.
Okay. But when you look at the cover and it's just like a muscular shoulder, you know that there's not really gonna be like the depth. There's no character connection
Also,
like what you saw
tell
with
me,
like
maybe I'm wrong about this, but the fact that like the priest on Fleabag was a short king also just made me more attracted to
he
him.
was short, he was a nerd, he
Yeah,
was British, that didn't hurt.
yeah, yeah. There was just
He had
like yeah,
everything going for him, and Father Bell was over there just being, like, muscular and conventionally attractive, and I was like,
yeah.
"You're
Oh,
fine, but you don't have
boring.
the sparkle."
Yeah, bring back the short kings.
I'm so
Um. So yeah, I mean, the majority of the book was just like this guy, just like being pulled between like his faith and his love. And then the resolution was that he figured out that they go hand in hand, which was dumb.
I it was
Dumb.
it was dumb. It also was just, like, a very obvious ending, so, like, why
Yeah.
did we have to stick around for 500 pages while he waxed poetic about his love of God versus his love of the puss? But, like, we whatever. You know? So I was like, "It's not that complicated, bro." Like, you can take off
Yeah.
the
Like,
little white collar thing. It's not like it's not binding. It's okay.
yeah. I mean, he definitely like I don't know. It's just like yeah, like you said, his dilemma was never well, basically towards the end of the book, he like decides that he's going to like leave the cloth. Is that how you would say it? I don't
Sure.
know. To be with her and like marry her and have babies and all that jazz. But then he catches her with somebody else and then it's like, psych, can I let me back in?
Yeah,
It's like that
literally,
Eric
he was
Andre,
so,
let
like,
me in.
wishy-washy. What really forced him out was the fact that the blackmail photos got leaked, so in
Yeah,
actual fact, like, he never made a decision, it was kind of made for him, so I was like,
that's true.
he didn't really do anything, he just, like, walked around
No.
and complained about it a lot, and then it all ended up working out around him
That
in
is
the
true.
end.
He had like no I didn't even think about that. You're so right. He had like no agency. Maybe we should explain because I feel like we're being vague.
Oh, of
Basically, there's this like conflict with this dude from Poppy, the girl's past, who like wants her back even though he's married, and he wants to make Poppy his like mistress.
yeah, really
And
basically super, like, who wouldn't wanna do that for sure, like, ugh, super hot.
and then what happens? I don't know. Shenanigans, back and forth, love triangle that isn't really a love triangle. And then eventually Priest gives up his position and like goes to Poppy's house to like propose to her and then sees her kissing what's his face and then is like, "Oh, she obviously doesn't want to be with me then. She obviously made her choice."
I still never understood, like, what that scene was with the kiss, because when he went to whatever the blackmail dude's, like, office, he said that like, Poppy kissed him, but then, like, then kicked him out after, so I was like, "Why did we?"
Yeah.
I don't know, it was all
Yeah.
very confusing.
There's like a time skip of like was it 4 or 5 years? And he meets up with what's his face, the other guy, like
Yeah.
you said. And then I honestly don't even
We
remember.
don't know anybody's name.
No, I don't. I I don't know his name. I actually like I'm blanking. I'm not bothered to look it up.
It was something really pompous. It was something like
Yeah.
I could not fucking tell you.
Wellington? No. I got that from New Girl because someone mentioned New Girl. Now I'm thinking Wellington Prep.
I don't know, some shit. It was some fucking smarmy ass name.
Yeah. Lily, once again, why does it sound so boring? Because it is. Like,
Yeah.
Kat, I was telling her before this, I'm like, this is going to be a 20-minute live show tops because I literally have nothing to say.
It's
just
literally just like back-to-back sex scenes and then the priest like walking around being like, oh my god, my life is so hard. Ugh. Like
yeah.
there's no plot. There's really no conflict if you think about it. Like the actual love triangle, it's not a thing. So like there's no point to it all. It
Yeah.
is far too long for its own good.
Exactly. Okay, here. Thank you. If
There
you
it is.
pronounce it Ame,
Sterling.
his name was Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sterling silver. Anyway, I love how we don't even care. I'd rather just call him what's his face. I feel like that's funnier. I mean, okay, if I were to compliment the book, I would say that the smut was hot. The sex scenes were
Okay,
pretty,
yeah. That's
they
my
gave
like
a little.
my compliment is as follows. For a book that dabbles in BDSM, it felt very respectful. Like, I have not read
Yeah.
a book where there was so much verbal communication surrounding it all. Like, I felt safe and secure. I was strapped the fuck in. Um, I don't know. Like, that was the one thing about being inside the priest's head the whole time, like, even in the sex, because you could hear his whole, like, good guy versus, like,
Mhm.
bad guy. Like he's like, I don't want to hurt you. And I was like, you know what? Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Bare minimum, but like go you.
Yeah. I mean, I liked that. I mean, there definitely was like that one time that that she basically said like I just like go feral. I don't like I want
Yeah.
that.
She was
Like
very
don't worry about
about it.
hurting me. Like if it is, I'll tell you and I know that you'll stop because we have like that respect of each other's boundaries. So like don't hesitate. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Okay."
I was
And I
like,
was like, "Okay. Yeah. Okay."
like
That's
if you're
nice.
gonna write a romance where the guy gets to hit the girl, then like make it so that everyone is very vocally on board and like then go ham. And I will be
Yeah.
okay with that.
Very true. Very true. And like I mean, her whole like confessional is basically. Sorry, I have to laugh. It's just like every time she went into that confessional booth, she was basically just describing how much she liked like rough BDSM style sex.
Yeah, I still don't know why her whole like what I don't even remember why she originally started going to confession and like trying to find religion. She like
Oh,
what?
it was because she fucked Sterling even though he was married. Wasn't
Oh,
that it? Yeah.
probably. That sounds right. Okay, yeah. I totally fucking forgot that. I literally thought she started going to the confessional just so that she could be like, I'm a whore. And like that, that was her whole sin, which like, oh my God. Okay.
She's like, I'm
Yeah,
a bit of a slut. And he's like, really? Tell me more. Like,
he's like, God, I'm the worst. Like, I love rough sex. And he's just like visibly losing his shit in the other booth. And that's the whole book.
yeah. And I think like there was one scene where they like mutually masturbated while they were in the confession, like on
I
different
think
sides.
so. There was some shit going
Yeah.
on. He definitely jerked it when she was talking. And I was like, this is a lot.
I remember that. Yeah. It was yeah.
Oh, the other thing I want to say, sorry,
Yeah.
about the smut. This is a lot, but like I have to
Yeah.
be honest.
Okay.
I have
I'm
never
scared.
you're all gonna view me in a different light. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. I have never read a romance where they've done anal and I've been like, okay, I will not lie. Stop. Don't cover. If Sierra Simone had said, I want to write a novella about a priest, and then it had just been the anal scene and she had called it a day, I would have given that bitch 5 stars. Okay. It was a good scene.
I
And that
don't
is
have anything to say or add.
that, and you all know it.
sorry.
Please respond. I'm crying over here.
Kat was like a few chapters ahead of me while we were reading, and she would always like text me. Like she was like, "Bitch," she text me about the
I was
anal
like, "You'll
scene, and I
never
was
guess
like,
what's gonna happen. It's good."
I was like, "How good? Like how like good can it be if you're like texting me about it like when I'm chapters behind?" But
It got the job done, okay? Sierra did not come to play. I'm just saying!
no, I'm not here to shame you. That's just I mean, not a lot anyway.
Thank you. And I appreciate what, a
No.
little shame, that's fine. I'm not thrilled about my
Yeah, a healthy
devotion
amount
to
of
this
shame.
person, but, like, it was a good scene. I will return to it in the future.
It was yeah, I would agree with astute observation.
Thank
I
you.
concur.
Thank you. That's my
Yeah,
critique. That's my harsh critical opinion is good
yeah.
anal, too long. End of review.
That's all that needs to be said.
Honestly,
Let's
yeah, end of live
so
show.
we don't I don't know, do you have anything else to add or should I look at what people have
Do
been
I have
saying?
anything else to add? Um, huh.
I love this.
Oh, here we go. Follow up to Den of Vipers. Poppy kissed him, and there was a it is wholesome. Thank you for
It
realizing
was.
that. This
It
was
was.
this was what we needed. Like, this is a book club dedicated to dark romance, and this skirts, like, the edge of that
Yeah.
subgenre, but, like, it was a nice, beautiful, loving time.
Yeah.
It revitalized us, it rejuvenated us. I feel young, I feel fresh, and I'm ready to get into something truly
Yeah.
traumatizing now.
Truly horrific, which I think we
Yeah.
will be considering we won't reveal what our next I mean, are we nearing the end of this live? We might reveal what the next pick is.
Oh,
But I think this might be good. I think we might need like every few books.
I mean,
Every few
yeah, like,
we
even
may need
even
like a
Den of
palate
Vipers
cleanser.
had its moments. Like, Den of Vipers was
Yeah.
truly depraved, but, like, it was so ludicrous that you cannot help but laugh at it. It's a fun-loving time.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was not a moment in that book where I sat there, like, cringing into myself, solely from horror. Like, I was having a blast.
But I think we might need like oh shit, did I freeze again? Okay,
No, you're
sorry.
good.
I thought I froze. I think we might need books like this, just like a bit of a palate cleanser
Oh, for sure.
after just like really, really intense
Yeah,
reads. Yeah,
most def.
yeah. I love how just like a few chapters of Tears of Test just like had me be like, no, take it back. Take it back.
You made it, like, way farther than I did, and I was already, like, on the edge of being like, "Hey, can we maybe not do this one?" Like,
Oh,
I'm
it was
not really
awful.
vibing.
It was awful. Like
It was
I don't want to touch trafficking with a 10-foot pole.
that's, like, we literally didn't even read it, so I feel kind of weird, like, criticizing it, but I have qualms about, like, bringing such heavy real life issues into, like a romance novel where I don't feel like
Yeah.
they're going to be dealt with in the proper way. Like, I did not feel like there was gonna be care there, not to mention on a much less important level, the, like, 3 chapters that I did read had me sympathizing with a character named what the fuck was his name? Like, Brax Cliffingstone or some shit, and
Oh
that's
yeah, her boyfriend. There wasn't even anything
I
wrong with him.
there was nothing wrong with him. I felt for the guy, and I
They just
cannot
weren't
have that.
compatible sexually. Like, excuse me, that's it.
Yeah, his whole thing was that he wanted, like, vanilla sex, and I was like, "Is
Yeah.
that such a crime?"
No.
God.
I'm sure if we kept reading, they would have found a way to demonize him. Maybe
No,
he was
she
like,
already was. She was already like, "Oh,
yeah,
he's taking me on this, like, tropical vacation,
yeah.
and he's such a loving boyfriend, and I hate him." And I was like, "For what?" God. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah. Oh, I'm so glad we got out of that mess.
Yeah, no. And
Oh man.
that is the English. That reading that, like, little bit of that book, plus the fact that we both read, Pepper Winters before with Pennies, that
Yeah.
was a travesty. I don't think
No.
we should return to her. I feel like she's
No, I
something
think
else.
Pepper Winters, I think we need to cut off, sever
I don't
ties. It's
understand
done.
what her, situation with, like, captive
Tru
romances is,
Yeah.
'cause it seems to be all that she writes. I would love to
Yeah.
interview her and be like, "What's going on in that brain of yours? Say more, because 'cause I'm just deeply
Yeah.
concerned, honestly."
It was too much.
That's all I
It
have.
was too
Yeah.
much. Um,
Did it really?
Helene,
Wait. It was extremely bad. Thank you. Thank you for validating us. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
go back to the comment above that Den of
Which
Vipers
one?
had Shrek and Fiona narrate. Is
Huh?
that real? Is that
Wait,
true?
no, I listened to the audiobook. Shrek and wait, what?
Is
Hold
that
on.
real? That can't be real.
Hold on. Let's look this up. Den of Vipers audiobook.
Your professional resume, Shrek and Fiona narrated cult classic Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. That can't be the truth.
Hold on, let me look these people up. Or do you just mean like their accents sounded the same?
That could be it. If it was
okay, yeah, no, it's not. Their accents just okay. I get sorry. We were both like
just the real people who played them like on Broadway.
Oh man,
Broadway actor Shrek and
Shrek
Fiona
on Broadway, incredible.
Also, oh fuck, yeah, no.
What else? We're going to hell. Yes,
duh.
We've been
obviously.
there for quite some time.
Confirmed.
With the inception of this book club, we were halfway there.
I mean, yeah, and also like I would say we are in hell right now, reading some of the shit that we're reading. Like this whole priest book, its own circle, bitch. It was a journey and not a fun one. Sometimes it was fun, as we discussed.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm honestly proud of you. Thank you for sharing. Like,
I have to be honest.
Brave.
I have to be raw and
That's
real.
Really brave.
I can't lie. I can't deny myself.
I mean, yeah, it was sexy. I enjoyed it.
It was. I would read more of Sierra Simone's books if they were overall shorter. Actually, I did look on Goodreads and I saw that there's a novella that goes along with this one called Midnight Mass that's about
someone was talking about that in the chat.
Names. Well, okay, I think they're talking about the show Midnight Mass, which we stan. I love it. It's elaborate but beautiful.
I haven't watched it. I don't know anything about it.
Honestly, there's a hot priest in there.
Say no more.
Plus vampires. It's a sexy show. It is a sexy show. It was not intended as such, but it is a sensual.
Unintentionally sexy shows are better than intentionally sexy shows.
To be fair, the amount of hot priests that exist in various media, like Catholicism, it skirts the edge. It's on the brink at all times. I say that as someone who went to church as a child. Okay, I can say that. I'm allowed.
I don't know if I have that kind of clearance.
You've got the fucking priest from Fleabag. You've got Father Paul from Midnight Mass. You've got I don't know if anyone out there watches, what is it on CBS? Evil. There's a hot priest in there. Holy shit, David. Smooch. There's a hot priest in the BBC show Flowers, who's also gay. She's a lesbian, and I was like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful.
I'll have to watch that show.
What's
it called? Flowers, you said?
Flowers. It's on Netflix. Flowers. It's really good.
Ooh, there's okay.
2 seasons. It kind of ends on a cliffhanger. I'm distraught about it. There are old Catholic writings where there are erotic visions of Jesus. I mean,
I don't doubt it.
Shirt off on the cross, like he's. I don't think I can. He's got a six pack.
God.
Sorry,
I get flagged for this video. I swear to God, Kat.
I'm dancing on the edge of blasphemy, so I should probably shut the fuck up. But listen, it's a hot religion.
What business does Jesus have looking that sexy?
I'm not the person who came up with this idea. The plethora
I think no.
Religious
I think especially when I think
preceded me.
Go ahead.
The amount of religious romances that exist in this world paved the way for me to say that. So I stand by it. But
are there more?
Probably. There have to be.
I mean, I know that there are like I don't know how to say this, like Catholic centered romances. Like they're very, they're little
there's like
bonnet on the cover or something.
Genre, right? Like what am I trying to say? Like I don't know. I haven't ventured into that, but like there's a lot.
Right.
Someone said Sound of Music. Okay. That's I wouldn't know. Has anyone actually read
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait. You've never seen Sound of Music?
No.
Bitch, what the fuck? That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh.
Okay. The first part of the movie like outsells the second part because the first part is just happy-go-lucky singing, and then the second part is like World War II, like just like
Oh, okay.
actually amazing. So
That's a lot.
yeah, but you have to watch. It's like one of those movies you just like have to watch.
Okay, fine. I'll watch it. God. The priest in The Devil. Oh, yeah, The Devil All the Time. Another hot priest. See? It's a thing. It's a
Wait,
subgenre.
Robert Pattinson?
I wouldn't, yeah, but yes. Yeah. Did you see that blue suit? Come on, girl. Give the
I
man
just
a little
can't.
credit.
I know it's disgusting. I can't. There's nothing
He
like
wasn't
I
the
actually
person.
felt physically like repelled by that man. I actually like even though it was Robert Pattinson and
No,
I know
it
like
was
I
he
just
was a
couldn't.
terrible dude, but, like, he delivered in the looks department, okay?
I just on the whole I was actually pretty underwhelmed by that movie.
The book was better. That's
I haven't
all.
read it, but I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it.
There were fanfics about Jesus and Judas, just so we all know. Thank you for sharing.
I feel like yeah, that
There
makes sense.
were okay, I have come across
Everyone loves a good like friends to possible lovers to enemies to maybe lovers again.
statement made. There are a lot of Jesus fanfics. I personally have perused them, including the Wattpad classic Speedy Redeemer, a
Huh?
Jesus is Lightning McQueen fanfiction.
No, stop.
It's real. You can look it
It's
up.
a wrap. Stop.
It's real.
No. No.
It's
No.
real. I swear.
How did you find that, Cat?
I think
How
I
did you
saw it in a
find that?
TikTok, and then I was like, "That can't be real," and then I Googled it, and it was, and so I read part of it, and I've never been the same. So
I
all
don't
I
want
can
to.
say is that any
No.
other
No, because now I'm thinking about that like what is it, My Strange Obsession or something about the dude who was sexually attracted to his car. I don't I don't
is
I don't
that
want to think about
real?
it.
No.
Yes, it was like My Strange Love or my what are those like My Strange something shows, and there was a
Oh,
dude who was like
really?
in a relationship with his car.
There's a movie, a horror movie called, what is it called? I don't know, but have you ever seen Raw, the French movie where she, like, eats
No, but
human
I've
flesh?
heard of it and I've seen like clips and stuff.
Okay, so it's the same director who made this other
Okay.
movie, and I watched, like, 20 minutes of it. I am pretty sure the main character fucked her car or a car. I don't know. I am
How do you even
99%.
do that?
I don't have any
This
clue. I did
conversation
turn
has
it
gone
off.
so off the fucking rails.
It was
I
insane.
pray to
I was
God no member of my family ever sees this. Jesus Christ.
it was so much. Yeah. Anyway.
Titane, is that what it's called? Titane?
Oh, yeah, like Titan, I think. I
I
don't
heard
know.
about that one. I heard like it, what did I hear? I think people like walked out of it. But I hear that all the time with like
That
all
would
these
make
French
sense.
films.
I do intend to go back and finish it, but, like, the night that I started watching it, I was in a really weird space, and she started to, like, hump the car, and I was like, "Okay, I gotta go." Like, I can't do this right now. Yeah, okay,
I
she gets impregnated by the car. Thank you for coming in clutch in the comments. Beautiful.
what?
Look, it's she gets impregnated by the car. I don't know how it works. I haven't finished it, but I'll let you know. It's great.
What the fuck?
The French
Something's happening with
wanna
the
make a
French. I
fucking
don't know what's
movie.
happening over
That's all
there,
I'm saying.
but someone needs to check on that all of them.
No.
I'm
It's
sorry if you're French, but
it's art. No, the
I
French
feel like no, I feel like every time I hear about the Cannes Film Festival and some French movie is like premiered, and someone inevitably ends up walking out because it's so disturbing.
I know, but I'll
All the
never
time, every year, it's every year.
it's a beautiful thing. Maybe I'll go back and finish that movie tonight. I'm kind of feeling it. I
So
feel
let's
like
see.
it
So
could
far in
be.
this live, we've blasphemed, we've talked about car sex, and I just insulted the entire French country. So yes, all of France. So that's pretty on par.
This is a great
This is
book club.
horrible.
We make really good, astute commentary about the things that we read. We talk about things very well. We're good at our
Yeah.
jobs. jobs? This is
Well, we made it to, oh, look, we're about to make it to half an hour.
Oh,
That's
see,
longer than we
okay,
thought it would be.
we needed the car sex to, like, push us over the 25-minute mark.
Yeah, very true, very true.
It served purpose. There it is. All right.
So, anything else?
Shall I announce the next month's book?
Sorry, I was reading that. I'm not gonna put that on.
We've got some strong opinions about the French in the comments.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Kat, would you oh my god! Shut up! Can I put it on the screen?
Yes. So our pick for next month is going to be, what is the first book called? Is it just called Mindfucked? I don't even know.
I think it's just called Mindfuck.
Is it? I
genuinely. But yeah, we're reading that series.
Let's do we're doing a little Googling. I don't know where it is. Give me a hot
You
sec.
pronounce it Meek or Mike, whoever you are fucking on it.
You're on it today.
This, like, look at you.
I don't know. Okay, so whatever the book is, it's called The Risk. Look at that. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're on it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, St. Abby, The Risk, the first, where's the camera? First book in the Mindfuck series. That's what we're going to be reading. I'm genuinely excited.
Okay. I probably still pronounced it wrong. Okay. So, what's it even about? I just saw the cover and everyone on Twitter's been talking about it.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it all over TikTok. Everyone's in love with it. Basically, all I know is that the main female character is a serial killer, and then the guy is the FBI agent who's hunting her down, trying to catch her. And I'm assuming they engage in a relationship and he doesn't know who she is. Maybe vice versa. I feel like
that's fucking iconic. Are you
It's
joking?
gonna be good. Also, all I'm gonna say is if it proves to be as good as everyone says it is, I don't know about you, but I would be willing
According to our friend, okay, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's good.
It's like They Never Learn, but with hot FBI and more blood. I'm in. See, I'm sold.
I haven't read that yet, but I know Kat loves that book.
I will read the whole series. There's 5 books, and I think each of them are like 100 pages, maybe. So, like,
wait, the books are only 100 pages?
Yeah, there's like 5 of them, and they sell them.
No way!
I'm not shitting you.
Maybe, should we just like read a bunch of them then?
I was like, we should read the whole series.
Okay, wait, yeah. Are you looking it up? How many?
Yeah, so the first one is 107 pages. The second one's 116. The third one's like 104. Like, we could technically, theoretically read the whole series, and then like.
Oh, there's only 3 of them?
No, there's 5.
Oh.
Okay, the fourth one's 140, and then the fifth one is 176. So the last 2 are kind of long, but.
Do you want to just read like the first 3?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Like, I mean, let's start with the first one, and then if they are that good, we can continue. Because I've literally never heard a bad thing about these books. I have to redeem myself for Den of Vipers, so I'm really trying to pick a good one this coming month. I really want to bring the heat. Bring the heat? I don't know.
I feel like McKay, I'm sorry if I'm still pronouncing it wrong. I'm so sorry. I feel like they're just like the third person in this live.
I mean, might as well be.
But it's like, okay. I
love revenge.
Interesting. I'm into a noir-esque type romance thriller vibe.
Like, the covers are truly terrible, but if the insides deliver, then it's all good. I'll have them on my Goodreads reading challenge with no shame whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, speaking of shame with the Goodreads challenge, I like got rid of the dates I was reading Tears of Tess because I was like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to talk about this. It's done.
Yeah, no.
It's done.
It's off. I put mine off the thing altogether. I was like, I feel like
there's some books that you DNF. Like, I feel like sometimes you've read enough of it where you can still count it.
Yeah.
And like you still want to count it because you're like, I put in the effort. But with Tears of Tess, I don't want to remember it. No. I didn't get.
Like, we never chose it. We never touched it. We never read a single word of it. What was the main character's name?
I actually don't remember.
Couldn't be Tess.
Oh, fuck. Stop. Hold on. That was so embarrassing.
It's okay.
That
I
was
did
so
the same
embarrassing.
thing while I
That was
was
so
reading
fucking
it.
embarrassing.
I literally did the same thing. I was like, "Fuck, what's her name? I don't know her name. I know her stupid boyfriend's name." And then I was like, "Oh." Yeah. Anyway, in conclusion, we're done.
Okay, this is so random, but in this StreamYard where I'm streaming right now, this is so random. I was trying to see if you can like reply to someone's comment. So there's like this 3 dot thing that you can click,
Yeah.
and it says put user in timeout. Like I'm their fucking mommy. What does that even mean? How did you? I just picked that. User in timeout. That's so funny.
That's some I
Sorry.
don't understand how to use this platform, but I love that.
No, neither do I. That was just something I thought we'd end on because I thought it
Beautiful.
was funny. um, well, this was a productive conversation. This was fun.
We said
This
a
was a
lot of
lot.
things.
Yeah, this was a lot chiller. I feel like half the time we didn't even talk about the book, which
We didn't.
is
What
on
was
par
there to
for
talk
us.
about? Conclusion. That book had nothing worth talking about.
Yeah. But yeah. So we'll be reading. Hold on. We'll be reading the Mindfuck series. Specifically, we'll be reading. Is this will fucking load? The Risk, Sidetracked, and Scarlet Angel, and we'll be over on Kat's channel. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I promise we're not gonna like suddenly change the books.
Unless they suck,
So
but, like, they won't not because I don't pick duds, except for Den of Vipers.
okay, we're not gonna. I don't know why did I put it on the screen. I shouldn't have done that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's it. Thank you all so much for coming. This was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys next month. We'll give you guys some idea of like when we're gonna do it. Probably around the same time next month, depending on Kat's schedule. I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
Kat's the one. She's booked and busy, you guys.
I'm elusive. I'm
Yeah.
mysterious. What can I say?
Okay, all right.
We
Thank
will
you
keep
guys so much for watching. It's a lot of fun. Bye, and thank you for joining me, Kat, once again.
Yeah, of
Love
course.
you.
Love you.
Bye.